Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday, which means we're almost at the weekend and I love a good weekend. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County season 17 because we're already getting some tidbits of all of the drama and a lot of it is already surrounding Tamra Judge. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So from what we're hearing, we knew season 17 was going to have a lot of drama, right? Because think about it. Tamra Judge is returning. She was mocked after her exit, apparently, by Emily and Gina, who were expressing the fact that they were happy that Tamra was no longer on the show. She was trying to, deal with the situation of Heather Dubrow saying, well, she has a podcast and she talks about housewives. How could she be brought back onto the show? And that, well, I guess was kind of hypocritical. And then on top of that, she had Shannon Bedore to deal with because there was a huge falling out. And now it looks like there has been a few more falling outs because Tamra Judge has returned to the cast and she wants answers. I know that they went into season 16 with Heather Dubrow as like the golden egg, thinking that this was going to be what could save the franchise, and it really wasn't, let's be real. But season 17, we might have some good drama over here, and it doesn't sound like it's too heavy, too dark, kind of like the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where there's a lot happening. Now, according to Dumois, there's a lot going on in the OC. So far, there's been one explosive dinner where Tamra has confronted Emily, Gina, and Shannon about their responses to Bravo letting Tamra go back in January of 2020. Now, this is what they're saying. OC Season 17 is filming again. They started filming in July with Shannon and Heather. One topic that gets brought up is the fact that Emily and Gina are allegedly gossiping and mocking Shannon's season 16 reunion mishap. And Shannon feels like this damaged Bones, her designer's reputation, and she wants to hold them accountable for it. If you guys don't remember, during season 16 at the reunion, Bones was brought on, and Bones was the designer that she worked with, Shannon, before, and there was something that happened with the dress. It was allegedly not approved by production, or it wasn't the right fit. It didn't look right. The stitching wasn't right. There was something that happened, and now they're claiming that Emily and Gina were mocking and making fun of her about this whole mishap, and she wants to hold them accountable because she's like, okay, make fun of me. Yeah, sure, do that all day, but now you're damaging the reputation of this designer who's my good friend. But are they good friends? That's my question. They filmed the cast reaction to Tamra and Taylor joining the cast, and last week, well, it was a little bit more than last week, Tamra returned from her trip to Europe where she, I believe she was at a wedding, and she held a dinner that went explosive. She tried confronting Gina, Emily, and Shannon about their responses to her firing, and Emily got really defensive. Now, I know that some of them were mocking the fact that Tamra got fired and saying that it would be a much better show without her. And yeah, if Tamra's coming back, I'm sure she wants to hold every single person accountable. She can go down the list. The only person who really wouldn't be held accountable for saying anything about Tamra would be our newbie and Taylor Armstrong. Otherwise, Heather Dubrow, Emily, Gina, Shannon. I mean, that's the drama. That's the story. I could see it. As for Taylor, the source explained that Taylor just started filming. She hasn't been at any group event, but she recently met with Heather and Terry for a dinner, and she's been filming some scenes at home, even though she's a friend of. The insider also revealed that there's another housewife, a new housewife also, so 6 housewives only, though none, it's not going to be Alexis Bellino. She's not joining the cast from what we're hearing, which everyone thought it would be. But they are saying we could, potentially get some cameos from some of our former housewives, like Vicki Gunvalson, Teddy Mellencamp, and maybe even Noella Bergner, which I don't know if the fans or the viewers are really asking for that, but maybe. Before, there were a lot of rumors that Gretchen Rossi could be coming back. We heard Vicki Gunvalson could be coming back. We heard maybe Lynn Curtin, which these are just rumors and they didn't make sense to me at the time. So I didn't think that there would be any truth to this, but it is what it is. That's the Real Housewives world. Now, Tamra Judge, when it comes to Shannon Bedore, has allegedly, not even allegedly, I don't even have to say that. I just get so used to saying that to cover our ass over here, but she has unfollowed Shannon Bedore amid claims that they've been in a nasty feud while filming the new season. If you go on their Instagrams, they do not follow each other, and before it looked like they kind of made amends, but Shannon Bedore a while back put out a statement and she said, when it comes to whether or not she'd be happy if Tamra returned to the show, she said, I don't think I would enjoy it. I'm in a happy place. There have been a lot of things that continue to be said about me, like as of 24 hours ago. So it's hard because we were friends, but sadly, we're not anymore. I don't think that, there would be any chance that Tamra would not come into this situation hot. Just last month on an episode of Two Teas in a Pod, Tamra said that while things between her and Shannon were sure to be heated, once they reunited amid filming on the new season, she was hopeful that they would ultimately resolve their issues and rekindle their friendship. Tamra said, I'm definitely going to have a deep, hard conversation with Shannon, which is probably going to be emotional. It's going to be hard. It's going to be heated, but I'm hoping at the end of the day that we can resolve what happened in the past because we were such great friends for so many years. They were the tres amigas, right? During another interview with Entertainment Tonight, Tamra, who claimed Shannon abandoned their friendship after she left the show in January of 2020. And, she said that her and her co-star had a lot to talk about. She said, most of all, our feelings got hurt. It's a hard place to be where you get fired from a show that you've been on for so long. And then you have one of your good friends that doesn't reach out to you and kind of mocks it. But what Shannon did to Tamra was really awful. I mean, Shannon was leaning on Tamra. She was calling her every single day. She was trying to get her attention. She was trying to, vent out her grievances with her. And she was calling her sometimes, from what Tamra says, at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, but Tamra answered. But then when the going got tough and Tamra got going, so did Shannon, because she knew, well, I don't have you on the show anymore. I need to find somebody new to align with. I need a new alliance, and I need to make sure that I'm protected on the show. If I don't have Tamra, I'm not going to waste my time on Tamra, which obviously shows that that was not an authentic friendship to begin with. She instead put her, eggs in the Gina and Emily basket, which is probably why Gina and Emily are back. But now, going into this new season, Shannon and Heather, I thought they were going to have issues, but we've seen photos of them together, so I'm guessing that they don't have issues. But Shannon and Tamra most likely do. And now, from what we're hearing, Shannon and Gina and Emily have issues because they were allegedly mocking her reunion mishap, and she wants to hold them accountable because they're mocking someone's business, which would be Bones. This is a lot to go off of, so hopefully you guys can stick with me on this. But I want to hear what your thoughts are on the season 17 drama. So go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And we will be back on Monday for Hot Messy Topics. We'll be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I have a great interview that I'm doing today that I'll probably drop on Sunday. So a lot's going on. Hopefully you guys will be there with us along the way. I love you guys so much. Going into the weekend, be safe. Have fun, put your feet up, enjoy yourself, have some friends or family time, and just take care of yourself out there. Don't get nasty on social media. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.